Hey guys, welcome back to another vlog. In today's vlog guys, we are in Surrey, British Columbia. We have a special guest on our channel, Nick. And Nick is a top 1% real estate agent here in Vancouver area. So we will ask Nick to explain a little bit about this property and what features do we get in this house. Welcome, Nick.
Vern, thank you so much for having me on the vlog. This is fantastic. I'm really excited to be here. So my name is Nick Neacsu. I'm with Angell, Hasman Associates Realty, and in the Neacsu Standard Group. We represent some of the most exclusive and luxury homes in Greater Vancouver. And here we're at 19085 40 Avenue in Surrey. And we have this listed at $4,998, so $4,998,000. And we actually have an accepted offer, and you had come at the right time during the inspection. So it's kind of neat to see, behind the scenes, what we do to try to close these deals. It's not like you see on TV. There's a lot of strategic planning and thought that goes into putting, the offer on the table, getting the financing package, and this eventually getting it over the finish line. So yeah, welcome, and I'm more than happy to show you through this property.
Thank you. So let's talk about the entrance of the property and ask Nick why the entrance and the approach of this massive property looks so beautiful to us, but Nick would explain the features that makes this house this big and amazing.
Well, like I said, we're on 5 acres, right? And we have this grand entrance, and as you come in through the driveway, right away you see the tennis court and a pavilion, and then you make your way through the driveway. Incredible landscaping. So you have this willow tree, you have sakura trees lined all the way down the property that frame in the main house.
And this is a big driveway because we don't see a lot of houses have tennis courts, right? So you can tell how big this house in general is.
Yeah, so there's a lot of amenities on this property, and the tennis court is an amenity, but also the land itself is its own amenity.
Right.
We have a European-inspired fountain over there. And again, all this mature landscaping. And you can see the home right now sort of sits, it's like it is that European estate home. In fact, this home, true fact, it's actually featured on a wine bottle.
Oh, it is?
Yeah,
oh, wow.
Chateau Helena is the name of the wine. Yeah.
We would look it up. You guys should look it up as well.
Yeah.
So we are touring a special famous home already listed and sold by Nick. So let's talk about the house and ask Nick what all are the special features inside of this property.
Well, Varun, we have actually 2 houses. We have the main house, which is around 7,600 square feet. Then we have an additional guest house, which is around 900 square feet. But this house is custom built in 2002 by a European builder. So you're going to see a lot of European influence in this home, and very, very high quality workmanship and materials. So let's go have a look.
Okay, perfect. Let's go. So guys, the house is actually so big, so Nick has to guide us where to go. Right?
Yeah. So we're gonna come this way towards the kitchen. The natural materials we're using in this home, such as marble and hardwood flooring. The millwork was solid wood, and it took supposedly 6 to 8 months to actually create the millwork to install. Oh, wow. So this is a very, very unique custom home back in 2002. To build this house in today's market, it wouldn't even be feasible. And that's what makes this very special.
Do you think that developers are even targeting an area this big in today's market, or no?
The beauty about this property is that the land value itself, you're going to be at like $3.5 million just for the land value. And the house being, marketed with an additional $1.98 million, you can't replace this property. It's irreplaceable. So developers aren't doing that because there's just no money in it. So having a buyer come in and see the value of this property just to even replace it, a savvy buyer sees the value. And that's what this proposition's all about.
This kitchen looks huge to me, but
this is actually an original kitchen in 2002. This is real granite, high-end appliances for its day. So this home is all about, you know, European entertaining.
Right.
And we'll see that throughout the house too. We have a master on the main with cathedral ceilings.
Right.
And this is something you see in Italy and France, not as traditional here in the Western world.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
So these custom homes, again, are special in that sense and are unique. And people come in and they're very memorable as
right,
well.
Exactly, yeah. So do we even think that the buyer has to renovate the house? It looks pretty nice to us, right?
Everything works. Everything is in great condition.
Yeah.
It all depends on the taste. After, you know, the house was built in 2002, so it's almost 20 years old.
Right.
So after, you know, 15 years, it's often that people do a cosmetic renovation. The property itself is built incredibly well. It's built with brick and 2x6 construction. Everything is solid wood. There's no OSB, no manufactured products. It is a incredible property in that sense. So with that shell, you can almost do anything to bring it up to today's standards.
Oh, perfect. So even the outside framing is also brick?
Well, like I said, it would be feasible to rebuild this property.
Yeah.
There's probably, you know, 30, 40,000 bricks that are used as a facade on the actual structure. But these are real brick. This isn't the manufactured product. This is the real deal. And it's just too expensive for a developer now to use that product for a home to be built as a resale.
Right, we do have a lot of followers who keep asking us that if the framing and the structure of the house is only wood or you guys use brick as well. So guys, a primary example of a higher quality construction where Nick mentioned a lot of bricks being used at the outside structure as well. So
yeah, and let's walk through the property as well. We can see the construction and the quality. So the facade was used. They used this brick, a gas and wood fireplace. So you could actually convert this back to wood, but right now it's been converted to gas. We have these high cathedral ceilings. And this is very unique on these type of properties, because normally they level off the houses at 10 feet,
right.
Ceiling size, so you can have a full second level. But when you go and check out the rest of the property, you'll see the original builder who built it for himself was all about the volume of the home, not just the size.
Oh, we have seen properties where we have just main floor as 8 feet and then second as 8, and compared to this is like massive.
Yeah, and then we have this beautiful wainscoting and this solid wood details throughout the house. And hardwood floors throughout, and this is all inlaid marble, real materials, real marble installed, and even marble sills. Again, these are custom features that you see only in custom homes. Let's check out this office space. And I love this office because the original owner, it's like a suit style office, right?
Yeah.
With the incredible solid wood built-ins and the big desk.
They kind of predicted the future of working from home as we guys are doing now. So this is a perfect place to work from home, I guess.
Yeah, and again, he's working. It's a completely gated property as well. And he's got a security system set up. So you can see people, anybody on the property, this will alert them as well. So it is a secured property in that sense. And this is the master bedroom.
The house is so big, guys, that even our voice is getting echoed inside the house.
Yeah, and with a big master, you need a big ensuite. Come on in. So we have this large soaker tub, large custom shower, and a water closet. His and her walk-ins, and I always call them hers and hers. And then just imagine yourself waking up in the morning, grabbing your coffee, going outside. You have your immediate view of the tennis court. And then a nice peaceful view of the lake.
So this is the key feature why this property is so special. It's so peaceful that you don't even want to talk and just enjoy the view, right? And quiet.
When you're showing a house like this and you have a buyer doing what we do, and we step out and we just, enjoy the view.
Right.
They teach you that it's, don't talk.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't interrupt it. Anything you say will ruin the moment.
Exactly.
Let the buyer talk first.
Yeah. That's what we were doing. So we came outside looking at this beautiful view, and Nick already knew a buyer being a buyer and being all quiet, enjoying the view. And then once we started talking, then only he explained the value this view brings on the table for a property like this. So. Yeah,
so I don't know if how many realtors you have that watch your vlog, but I'm sure you have a few. When you're showing luxury real estate,
right,
less is more. Well, check out the lower level. We're going to travel to England. Let's just say that.
So let's travel to England, guys.
Yeah.
Well, that was an accurate statement.
Here is your English pub. With your pool table, your card table, your iPhone 1.
This is exactly what you need in a house, right? Like, this is perfect.
It is. It's nice and open, large, and it has a theme to it too, and it matches the theme of the European feel. Also a great place to entertain. The really good thing about this basement, it's not really a basement, it's a lower level because it daylights out to the backyard. So if you're gonna host hundreds of people, you could easily do it with this format. This is unique as well, so we move it, this going with the pub theme. This is kind of like a pub bathroom. But what I really like about this bathroom is that they have a sauna. And the sauna, again, is custom made with the tile seat that's built in. It is a very unique. I've never seen a sauna like this in a residence. To top it all off, you have your own media room. Again, this European style cinema. And I guess last but not least, for the lower level, we have the wine cellar. And this wine cellar, and I don't know where this door is from, but I think it's an old bank vault. So this is a proper temperature controlled wine cellar.
Keep your alcohol safe, I guess.
Safe and cool. So the second level is where the rest of the family would stay. So you have the husband and wife on the main level and the kids upstairs. Go have a look. You have this, again, large cathedral-like ceiling height with a beautiful chandelier.
Even the way they put the carpets here is so unique.
Everything was built with thought and quality in mind. Lots of detail in this home, all the intricacies of wainscoting, the light fixtures.
And this is what you get in Vancouver, guys. These are the kind of beautiful homes that you can only see in Vancouver.
You know, for $5 million, it's incredible value. And it's hard to say that without sort of smiling because it's a lot of money. But if you've been in the business like I have for 11 years and you've seen a lot of houses, it's nice to see when you have a house that, but coming out a little bit further out, you get probably double the value. You know, the lucky kid who gets this one gets this view too, a private balcony.
I was honestly trying to pick which one would be mine if I get a house like this eventually. So Nick, question about your real estate journey. So a quick rapid fire for Nick. So what's the most expensive house that you have sold so far?
The most expensive house I've sold was 17.5 million. The most expensive property I've sold is 28 million.
And how long have you been in the business?
11 years in the business.
So guys, that's the amount of real estate you sell if you are the best in business. And we'll continue this house tour, and I hope you guys are so far liking this video. If you haven't subscribed the channel, please subscribe and let's continue for the rest of the house.
So we have one more bedroom here, and it is, you can see it's a blue themed bedroom. I guess one of the kids at one, love the color blue. So like I said, there is the main house, which is, we walked through almost 7,800 square feet of main home. And then it's also a guest house. In this case, for my clients, it was for the service quarters. So, they had their nanny and a caretaker that lived in the guest suite. And they were able to, come into the house as needed to take care of the home, but then they would go back to their space to give privacy to the owners. And you'll see that quite often in estate properties. The guest house is, it's finished on the exterior to the same quality as the main house, with the brick, the tile roof, and the granite surrounds on the windows. So it does, it definitely does complement. So the same amount of expense was spent on the guest house. And this is a coach house, and this is where the service would stay for the home.
And outside landscaping makes this, both the guest house and the main house, pretty beautiful.
Correct. And you can see, you come through here, this is a service garage. So you have your landscaping equipment.
And a house this big, you need equipments like this.
You do. Yeah, there's 3 John Deere tractors that maintain this, 5 acres.
Yeah. Did they come with the house?
They do come with the house.
Oh, perfect.
They do.
Yeah, much needed, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, does that landscaping service that came today also?
That's contracted. This is the guest quarters, or the service quarters. It's a legal coach house, as we would call it in Vancouver.
Right.
And it has its own mechanical system, and it's basically its own electrical system as well. So it is completely detached from the main house, so it can be rented out as a rental.
So we'll ask Nick why this property is so special here in Surrey and what are the features that makes this whole area so special. So Nick.
Okay, well, when I first saw this property, when I was first invited for the listing presentation, I walked to the edge of the home and looked out and I saw this lake. I was like, wow, this is incredible. And on 5 acres, and the 5 acres is completely usable. And to have access to this lake, it's a private lake that only the neighboring 10 properties have access to. And I thought, well, you know, this is special. And it is very, very rare to have properties like this in Vancouver, let alone anywhere in the Fraser Valley or Greater Vancouver.
Right.
So to have an opportunity to see this property and experience it is incredible. And every time I've shown the property, everybody's drawn to the water. They can't believe it because it's a unique feature.
Right.
So when selling this property and explaining the value, you know, having this lake here is just, one, it's good value for the buyer. 2, it's peaceful. You can't hear anything. There's no noise, there's no sound, it's just nature. And how often do you find that? Only minutes from a city center.
Again, and a beautiful view on your backyard.
I can stay here all day.
Oh, perfect. So guys, this was the beautiful 5-acre house with over 8,000 square feet of living space divided in both houses here in Surrey, British Columbia. We would really want to thank Nick for being such a nice guest on our show and giving us a tour of this property listed and sold by Nick. So Nick, you want to say something?
Yeah, thanks for having me on the show. Yeah, this is 19085 40 Avenue in Surrey. We're priced at just under $5 million. For more information, you can visit our website. We have 2 websites. My personal website is neacsu.com. My team website is neacsudinner.com. And you can see all the photos and the videos and what we pour our heart and soul into. So yeah, thank you for having me on your show.
Thank you so much. Thanks guys. We'll see you in the next Vancouver video. Until then, take care. Bye.